Before we start today's video, check out our affiliate links in the description down below. These can make some great gifts with the holiday season just around the corner, or even a gift for yourself. It supports the channel at no extra cost of you. Thanks so much. May the force be with you, and enjoy the video.
Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we have some exciting big Star Wars news for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, into the regards of a casting update and even confirmation. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys, everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from StarWarsNewsNet.com, one of my favorites out there. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there, as well as an overall garnering source. So the actress Sigourney Weaver confirms that the Mandalorian and Grogu, she has a role within that. So this is something for the last couple of weeks, if you guys have been keeping up here on the channel, or really with any type of Star Wars news out there, is that Sigourney Weaver is actually going to play some type of role within the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, having been apparently cast for it. It's kind of unknown what her actual role is going to be, but we're able to take a few guesses and estimated, educated guesses, really, I think, at that there as well. But as I had mentioned, for the last couple of weeks, she's kind of been rumored around to be a part of this project, and so now we have an official confirmation of it. We've known for a few months that Sigourney Weaver will be appearing in the next Star Wars movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu, which is currently shooting and in the midst of its production. But hearing it from news reports is one thing, hearing it from the actress herself is a whole lot more satisfying. Weaver has interviewed recently by Deadline.com right before receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Venice Film Festival. When asked about what's next on her schedule, she had to mention that the upcoming film is being directed by Jon Favreau, who we all know is working very hardly at the Mandalorian and Grogu movie right now for a galaxy far, far away. She says that there, in quotes, "I'm playing a role in the Mandalorian and Grogu, which will be directed by Jon Favreau. I got to meet Grogu for the first time the other day." Ending that quote right there. We even kind of get some plot details maybe from that there as well, and kind of into the interpretation of what she might be doing in this story. There's not much there for sure, but it's at least nice to have this piece of information solidified and confirmed, and gets us all the more excited and hyped for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. We also know what she will be interacting, and that there was going to be with Grogu, kind of solidifying and hinting maybe at some of those kind of potential plot details, if you will. Maybe, as a theory, Mando has to drop off Grogu with a babysitter, and it's her character. I feel like that's something that could happen. Then again, there's Peli Motto from Tatooine, who also does the same thing. I feel like, if for anything, Sigourney Weaver and Peli Motto's characters are going to be very similar in a weird fashion. It would be interesting to see them interact and meet one another if that is the case. Though that's probably no surprise as well, and definitely doesn't have any other hints about her character, seeing how she recently got to interact and meet with the character of Grogu, or really just the puppet and the BTS and behind the scenes of its production, or if she will be a friend or a foe all at the same time as well. There is that whole other side of the coin as well, and taking that into interpretation and solidifying that there as well. She could very well be playing a foe or a bad guy at the same time. I think that would be unfortunate, but never say never. Some of her recent filmography projects include having a role throughout the Alien franchise, so she's definitely no stranger to sci-fis and to space as well. So it's very exciting to see and get that confirmation that she's going to be joining a galaxy far, far away. She was recently in the newest Avatar movie, The Way of Water. I wonder if she'll appear maybe in the next one. Not that I'm a fan of those movies, but anyway, the Mandalorian and Grogu movie has started production earlier this summer, as officially confirmed and even seen at D23 a couple of weeks ago, and will continue through the fall. Pedro Pascal is returning to voice Din Djarin, though his presence on the set will be limited, as he probably won't be removing his helmet all that much. There's some speculation based on recent reporting though, however, so fingers crossed that he may be there at some point later in the year to film scenes, maybe just to visit the set. It's kind of up in the air. Weaver is now the second member of the cast actually solidified and confirmed to be a part of the project and of the movie. For now, we don't have any knowledge on Giancarlo Esposito or on Katie Sackhoff are actually going to be in it. And if anyone asks Sasha Banks, she always kind of just denies it, and we don't really believe that. She said that about the Mandalorian season 3, and she had a pretty significant role in that one. I think she said the same thing about the Book of Boba Fett. I don't remember if she popped up in that. Anyway, that's besides the point. It's kind of funny and weird at the same time to see, Sigourney Weaver so open about it and say, yeah, straight up, I'm in it, and I even got to meet Grogu. And then you, on the flip side of it, have the likes of characters and actors like Katie Sackhoff or Bo-Katan Kryze and Giancarlo Esposito or Moff Gideon, who have been a part of this universe for quite some time at this point in time and just aren't able to actually say anything on it or about it. Almost it feels like these characters of, specifically Moff Gideon and Bo-Katan Kryze have always felt so attached to this, like the show at this point and to this project at this point of The Mandalorian, that it almost feels like, oh, we're going to be seeing The Mandalorian, then it feels like a given that we're going to be seeing Grogu and Bo-Katan and maybe Moff Gideon. Those all feel like almost like a given when it comes to these characters and to this universe and to these stories. It does go both ways though, however. While you may anticipate for that kind of sort of thing to be a given and kind of solidified and also confirmed, it also would make sense because that would be kind of running into some of those spoilerly kind of territory and kind of just things of that nature essentially though, however. Where of the likes of Sigourney Weaver, we don't know anything about her character. Maybe it's a friend or it's a foe, and what she's actually going to be doing, that is something that doesn't necessarily interrupt or rupture anything into the regards of those plot details. Like if you were to say that Moff Gideon is popping up in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, then it's a given that he's probably going to be like the main antagonist, much rather, for that project. Or same thing for Bo-Katan. She's probably going to be a very big helping hand for Mando and Grogu in the movie if we were able to have that kind of solidified and something confirmed. So maybe for those of you that are wondering why aren't other actors able to actually solidify and confirm things of that nature, that's kind of the reasoning and the understanding behind it, really. It is kind of crazy to know that we only have 2 official cast members, Pedro Pascal and Sigourney Weaver, confirmed for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, and one of them we don't even know who her character is actually going to be. It's a very exciting time to be a Star Wars fan, guys. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one, guys. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.